What's up, Chicago? It's your girl, Sassy. We are here at Music Mayhem, and today I will be interviewing three new artists. Our first artist will be Breon Overstreet with JBN Visuals, and his song that he will be presenting is Letter to Cash. Our second one will be Ashante Black, also known as Kid Soul, and her song will be Ghost Music. And then the last one would be Bridget Kearns, and she's doing Paranoid Music. I am so curious to dive into their ingenuity in creating this stuff. It's a pleasure to have you here. Welcome, relax, and let's get right into this show on today. Thank you so much. Introducing Breon.
If you're not tapped in with JBN Visuals, what you doing?
You know how to make me cry when you give me
Man,
those
shout out to my boy
eyes.
Lizard, man. Lizard, man.
I'm scared.
Making another one right here. It's in the stew, man. And my feelings thinking about it,
I'm never falling quite this high.
I be feeling like I'm counted out. Like nobody love me for real, though, you know? That's little shit. That's little shit.
So on the way I had to slow down out them. Dog plays had me at my every time I hit the
Come on.
So on the way I had to slow down out them. I see cottage dark place had my soul gone. I was out my body. Every time you hit the reset on your time, the trending topic. Bigger, better shit I'm on. So you know they watch my pockets. Every stage I rock it for the way they wanna copy. Chase a bag of stuck up in confinement, so I had to weigh my options. Going through the pressure back and forth with my baby mama. Tell her that I love her and my son, but I ain't give up on her. Ask about me, I'm the one that's poppin'. Built my name and got it out the mud. Now niggas wanna copy. Been home just about a year, took off faster than the rocket. I was patient, waiting on my moment in the cut. Now I finally got it. I don't turn no handguns anymore. This a chop on me, up a five. Watch me shake the crowd the way we pushed up on it. Masked up like it's Halloween, the way we crept up on it. Through the city, I only traffic nigga with those switches on it. Lame nigga gotta pay a fee while I fuck free. Bad bitch got her on the knees, I made that bitch a freak. Boss up on her face and call her Uber, I made that bitch leave. She mad as hell cause I saw the dreams. I'm like, bitch, please. So no way I had to slow down out the icy cottage. Dark place, had my soul gone. I was out my body. Every time you hit the reset on your time, the trending topic. Bigger, better shit I'm on. So you know they watch my pockets. Every stage I rock it for the way they wanna copy. Chase a bag of stuck up in confinement, so I had to weigh my options. Going through the pressure back and forth with my baby mama. Tell her that I love her and my son, but I ain't give up on her.
I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Get this on camera that they harassing us, study playing with us, study harassing us, bro. We being normal civilians, doing our schoolwork, and they're bothering us. What's that?
Invisible button, no back, a Glock, no stop. That's how we come. Don't mention my name, I'm sending my kids to risk it all. Try to hunt. He started run, but ain't making files. Friends stop leaking the gush. And he was a Drake. Septic 2 exploded shit like a gun. Really came from nothing. Paid fool with the bucks and buddies. Trap out bust. Too many balls coming in, we steady keep dunking. Early and we back to this muffin. Threw it away. Too many in a rush. We giving out smoke. Them niggas be ducking.
We're back. So we had the first video, Letter for Cash from JBN Visual, and I would like for my guest to introduce himself.
Hello, I'm Breon, aka Breezy, aka DJ Overstreet. But yeah, we here.
All right. And thanks for coming out to the show today. I really appreciate that. But who is Breon?
Breon is, well, I am Breon Overstreet, but I'm a chill, laid back dude who who got a passion for music found that I have a passion for actually filming music videos. A gamer on the side, want to get into streaming, but yeah, that's kind of who I am.
Okay. And where did you get the inspiration from for this video?
Now the inspiration came about just being out, being downtown, exploring, just with the people that I was shooting with, and we was just chilling, and we was just brainstorming. We thought about the beam. We thought about being next to the Trump Tower. We found a scenery that looked over like the skyline of Chicago. So it was just about being outside and in the moment. And so that's how every location came about, just in the moment, what we was feeling, what we thought would look good in this video, and then just the story he was trying to portray behind it.
So in all the places in Chicago, how did you come up with downtown Chicago?
How we came up with downtown, we feel like that it was just like, there's just a bunch of different sceneries down there that you could choose from. They got Millennium Park. They had, like I said, the beam is at Millennium Park. They have the Trump Tower, but they have the Riverwalk under it. So like we was able to get the Riverwalk mixed in with the skyline. Be able to catch boats going through while we were shooting the music video. So, and then, yeah.
Okay. So when you shot downtown, I noticed that there were a couple of clips in your video that you got that also shed some light on Chicago. And it was the boat in the river, and it was CTA. What were you thinking, or how did you incorporate that in, or were they just glimpse shots, or what was your thinking
Yeah, they
process?
were glimpse shots, B-roll. I feel like I did that. Now that you say that, I think I did that to basically kind of cover a little bit of Chicago, in a sense of a way to implement Chicago in his music video. So CTA, you know, everybody knows CTA if you're from Chicago. The Riverwalk. I don't think a lot of people know about the Riverwalk in downtown, but like that was just on some random, like we were just shooting and we saw something we could catch and we caught it, and it actually worked out for us to where we could implement in the video, and it made sense because like I didn't want to capture stuff and just throw it in the video if it didn't make sense for the video.
Right.
So basically everything we captured, I wanted to make sense for his video, and yeah, that's how that came about. So it was just me trying to capture random B-roll and random stuff to add to the video, because like I learned with music videos, there's never enough footage you can get for a music video. So I was just pulling out the camera, just shooting anything, just random stuff, just catching random things, trying to catch random moments, good moments.
Well, I like that creativity. Like it shows a deeper sense of the person when you can wrap those things into your video. My last question for you is, if you had anything to say to your listeners or any point to make to your listeners, what would it be?
So when it comes to, if you get into videography, just know it is fun. It's real fun. It's real fun. And
so not just videographers, just
in
anybody
general.
in general.
I say if it's something that you want to go after, literally go after it, because I'm just learning with being in media and getting my hands behind the camera stuff, and the people that I'm meeting, that it's never too late to get into what it is you want to do. It's just about, you have to put in that work to see the outcome that you want to see come out of this. So that's what I say. Like if it's something that a dream that you want, just chase after it. It don't matter what's being thrown at you. Just stay with it, stay at it, because eventually, if you put in, like I said, you put in that work, it's gonna come back. It may not come back as fast as you want, but it's gonna come back.
I agree. For me, it was pretty much the same. I walked in to Illinois Media School, and my world just opened up. And I think the people and the staff here are just phenomenal. The atmosphere in which we learn is incredible, and I, I love being here. I love learning here, and I'm looking forward to more. I thank you for coming out.
Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, and so our next guest will be Ashante, and her name is Kid Soul. She will be presenting her music video, and I'm looking forward to hearing what she has to say. So you guys stay tuned. Don't get lost on the commercial break, and meet us right back here. Sassy.
Is it?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right.
Yeah. I said my thoughts are not irrational. My future is impeccable. Your hands out. But I don't know what you're reaching for. Eager for beginnings, tired of the sad endings. Blessings appended with my grace like a pendant. Covered like a blanket, God's child, a descendant. Faith with no religion, love with no resentment. Can't have peace without forgiveness. Head to head with death, conflicting with my living. I just went up another level, made the finger to the devil. I don't know the plan, but God got the schedule. Trust the process, remain level. Keep my mind sterile, living by my morals. Keep my circle small, period, not oval. I make mistakes, but I'm noble. Born pessimist, but now I'm living different. Got some pep in my step, but you won't see me tripping. The old me vintage. I'm reborn now. This me is not senseless. This me gon' stand on business. This me is so relentless. This is resilience. This is brilliant. This time they won't cross the fine line. Boundaries building walls. I'm out high. I talk in tongues. Most of y'all just tongue tied. I step and bathe for sunrise to sundown. Surrender my life now. Like you know I'm about down. Like he fight all my fights now. I surrender my life now. I surrender my life now. I surrender my life now.
Hey, you're back with Sassy at Music Mayhem. And we have now Ashante Blackwell, also known as
Kid Soul, the KIDD.
I love when she does that. So tell me who Kid Soul is.
Kid Soul, I mean, to make it simple, right? I'm just another person on this earth trying to make, bring light to the world. You know what I'm saying? I am the owner and founder of Kid Soul Music Productions, which is for artists that need affordable resources and services. I also am the owner of KSM Media, which was created just to bring, light to those small businesses and creators out here who want to be known and be, and need expansion. Main focus on this thing is to basically do good, man, and just let everyone know that they matter in the world for real.
That's what's up. So I was watching your video, and I noticed that there are two things that I noticed about your video. Number one, you filmed it in a forest preserve.
Yes, ma'am.
And number two, when you were on top of that tree, it looked like you were on top of a throne.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I mean, so the main focus, the main thing about the forest, right, it's the wilderness, you know what I'm saying? So like when you're spiritual, you know what I'm saying, when you believe in a higher power, you believe in God, you go through things in life, right? You go through like, losing things, losing people, and he'll put you in a position where like the only thing you can do is lean on him, and with everything that you thought you were or thought you had isn't in you anymore, you know what I'm saying? So in that wilderness is where everything comes to light, you know what I'm saying? And I remember having a vision one day of like a moving forest around me, and I was just like, I have no idea what this means, but when I shoot my first music video, this is where I wanted to be at, so I chose the forest, you know what I'm saying, to like bring that idea to light,
That's what's up. I really like that. And that throne, elaborate on that a little bit.
So my original idea, I was trying to find like a cliff or something I can be on top of, but we couldn't find it in that moment. So he was like, hey, just get on top of this, this rock or whatever the case may be, so I can shoot you from like lower So, kind of capturing that image of like, being me, being higher. Even though I'm in this wilderness, I'm still climbing, you know what I'm saying, and becoming who I'm supposed to be. So,
All right, that's what's up. So, what is your purpose with this video? Like, what was the main message that you want to horn in to all your listeners from this video?
the main message is, like I said, finding that light in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go to a forest, you always see things growing. You see new things. You see new existence. You find, you know what I'm saying? You're finding out who you are, right? You're finding out, how to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? That if you come out the same person after being in the wilderness, then you did no work. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know what I'm saying? Right. But like, the purpose is to show like you can still have light no matter what kind of what's going on in your life, what circumstances you may be going through. You still have an opportunity to shine through everything. You have to be that person that, you might be inspiring people around you. So if you are able to come out of whatever you're going through and it still show people you're able to shine, like, you're making a statement not only for yourself, but, your people and, like, the one that you want to come with you on your journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got this. Like, life ain't over. It ain't the end. This is what we got to do.
And that goes for any circumstances. That's for depression. That's for drug addiction. That's for mental health.
Yes,
That's for any type of situation that you're going through. Know that there is an out. Kid, I thank you for coming out and being on the show. One other thing that I wanted to say, if you had a direct message to give to your listeners today, with all that you've been through, with all that you've seen, what would that message be?
It's never too late. That's the biggest thing. I mean, I'm 30. I'm not saying that's like super old, but you know what I'm saying. But like, I'm 30, and I had to really, I had to start over, man. Like, I got set down this year and had to look at my life all over again. It was like, okay, what am I going to do next, right? So this is why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, okay, I want to go chase something that actually means something to me. It comes with complications, but you have to know that sacrifices is what needs to be made in order to get to where you want to go, right? So don't ever give up on yourself. Don't listen to other people all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, be around people that's going to motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Be around people that's going to help you get to where you got to go. Like, having a positive mindset is one of the most vital things you can have. Life is hard, dog, but like, getting back up, it makes you a stronger person. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, don't be afraid to take that leap. Don't be afraid to mess up. Don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid to let go. Like, forgiveness, peace, like all the things that make us a better person. Like, don't be afraid to grasp on those things.
Well, thank you again for coming out. Your words are so powerful and so impactful. And, to get your message out for the world to hear. Not just me or my cast, but the whole world is hearing you right now.
For sure.
And, it's my prayer that they take what you say to heart and apply it to themselves so that they know that they too can overcome.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's the truth right there.
Yeah. My name is Sassy. We are here at Music Mayhem. I thank you for coming out. It has been an incredible time. We have one more guest to interview, and her name is Bridget Kearns. Thank you. We'll see you soon. All right. Chicago. We're back. We're back with a new guest. Her name is
Bridget. Hi.
Hi, Bridget. How are you? And so, first of all, who is Bridget Kearns?
I think who Bridget Kearns is always evolving and always changing with everything I experience and learn. I think at my core, though, I'm always a very creative, curious person, and I don't think that'll ever change.
I like that. I like that. So, how did you get the inspiration for this video?
So the inspiration for this video, I am always listening to music. The song came on my liked song shuffle, and I was like instantly just seeing things, like creatively, visually seeing stuff. And it reminded me of a really rough time I went through, probably the darkest time I've been through in my life, on my own, mentally, like having my own paranoia and anxiety, and hearing this song that kind of like related to it, but almost in a lighthearted way, like not so heavy, kind of like being able to like take it and make it into this like kind of creative, absurd experience, because at its core, paranoia is pretty absurd. And being able to turn it into something that is like sort of like lighthearted and creative, in hopes that other people who have been through similar things or who are going through that realize that they're not alone, and that you can make something out of that bad experience. You can take it, you can turn it into art, you can turn it into something silly, you can turn it into something beautiful, whatever you want to do with it. I went the more absurd route, and like, with the black and white, I wanted it to kind of represent the black and white thinking, but then the bursts of color with like the flowers and the butterflies, looking for glimmers during those dark times, are kind of what will guide you through. And yeah, that was kind of just what I was trying to do.
I just want to say, I think you did a phenomenal job.
Thank you so much.
With this video. And to do this video alone with no assistance and no help, it made it that much more interesting for me.
Thank you. Yeah, I kind of put it off. I was a little nervous to start. I needed that last minute pressure to get me going. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And so what's the message that you're trying to send to, like, what is that one profound thing that you want to stick out to people who watch this video in the world? Because as you know now, it's on YouTube, it's out there.
Yeah.
So it's fully out there now.
Yeah.
What is the message that you want to give?
You're not alone, first of all. And whatever you go through, it doesn't have to be paranoia. It can be any kind of dark time. You're not alone. You can feel like, the video, it's like I'm basically by myself or with like virtual people. And it's like reminding you that like that's how it feels in the moment, that you're all by yourself, but you're never alone. There's other people going through things. People all around you are going through things, and all you have to do is like look up, look around, and like reach out a hand, and you can start getting better. And from there you can turn it into like something, you can make something out of it. It doesn't have to stay this ugly experience in your past. You can turn it into something new and move on.
So you guys hear that, right? This woman is telling you that no matter what you're going through in life, there is an out. It's your responsibility to find it and wrap yourself in it and walk in it. My last question to you, Bridget, is how did you create your visuals? How did you create this video?
Well, I filmed it all actually in the room with the green screen. And I my idea, like initially I told Kevin about it, that I kind of pictured myself chasing myself, because that's what anxiety feels like, like you're kind of chasing your own self with your own fears, you're scaring yourself. So that's how it kind of was born. I wanted it to be like I was chasing myself. And I imagined like the clocks, those were like the first things I could see like visually, like this like running out of time and this running and chasing myself. And I started exploring some of the different effects and visuals, and from there I started like seeing things that related to like what I was thinking about and what I was afraid of, and just even symbolically, a lot of these things represent different fears or different moments of hope or faith that I had. So just kind of like playing around symbolically and experimenting with different effects I found. And Kevin was able to help me figure out how to make it black and white, which I loved. And yeah, so I don't know, it was just a lot of exploring and not being afraid of looking silly or what anyone was going to think, just going fully for it.
But that also speaks to your ingenuity. It also speaks to what your experience was and how determined you were to come out of that.
Yep.
And you bursted out of that. I thank you, Bridget, for coming out and sharing such an inspirational time with me, you know, to share with people that
I'm grateful for everyone here that helped me, you know, even inspired me to turn it into something so that I could finally close that chapter and feel like, you know what, yes, this is the next chapter of my life and I'm ready to move on.
that's what's up. We are here at Mayhem Music. My name is Glenetta Bell. I appreciate you coming out and visualizing this show, listening to this show. We'll see you next time.